Okay, so it's been almost a 2-month waiting period to share this, and I am just so excited. Although at first it's kind of hard to believe, even for me it was a little, but it's just so amazing. I just have to share it with you. We all know that women go through this monthly menstrual cycle, which is completely normal, and it's actually the way our body prepares itself for pregnancy. I began my menstrual cycle at the age of about 14, 15. It was the worst. I mean, it was the worst experience ever. It was super intense. I mean, I would get, the cramps and the bloating and the tenderness and the pains. And 3 different occasions, I ended up in the emergency room. It was that bad. I mean, I thought I was going to die. I made my mom take me to the emergency room. And about the 3rd time, the doctor just looked at my mom and told her, your daughter's going to have to get over it, and she's going to have to learn to live with it because it's going to be like this for the rest of her life. So anyways, this past May, it was the worst I've had in years. I mean, it was terrible. I was just mad at the world. I didn't want to see anyone. I didn't want to talk to anyone. I didn't want to go anywhere. I mean, I hadn't had it bad in years. And I was just crying the whole day. I just didn't know what to do. I was just crying and praying at the same time that the pains would go away. And after it passed, I remember talking to my husband about it, and I was like, I'm sorry, 'cause I was a little upset and a little mean to you, but I just felt terrible, and just kind of started explaining to him that I hadn't felt like that in so long. And he's like, oh, there's this video that I've watched from a testimony that talks about this. Dan Mohler shared it. And I was like, really? He's like, yeah. So he shows me the video, and I'm watching it, and this pastor, Dan Mohler, he's sharing how he has testimonies of women that have experienced healing from this. And by healing, I mean like no symptoms of a menstrual cycle and no pains while giving birth. The way Dan Mohler explained it is that, as we see in Genesis, God told Eve that because of the fall of man, she was going to have birth pains. So we see this as a result of the fall of man. And the pain that we experience and all the other things that we experience in our menstrual cycle are also from the fall of man. It is not the way God created us to be. So, Dan is just sharing all of this and explaining this in his video and how he's shared it with other women. And so many of them have come back and said, I've had no more symptoms from my menstrual cycle, and some have had like no pain while giving birth at all. Which I got so excited just watching the video, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's so amazing. As I was listening to what he was saying, I just had like this awakening to the revelation of the redemptive power of Jesus Christ. The word says that by his stripes we are healed. And he came to restore and to redeem. So he did all these things to make us whole, to heal us, to take our pains away, our sicknesses. I mean, he came to heal the sick, right? We even see like the woman that had this blood flow problem for like 12 years and how she got healed just by touching the hem of his garment. So I'm just thinking of all of these things while hearing this video, this testimony, and I'm like, wow. I'm like, I shouldn't be going through these pains. I shouldn't be experiencing these things month to month. These are the result of the fall of man. But I am walking by faith. I am walking, following Jesus Christ, and he has this redemptive power that he's brought. So I just get super excited, and this was like, I don't know, towards the beginning of June maybe, and I'm just like, my next menstrual cycle is not gonna have none of these, like no pains, no cramps, no bloating, no tenderness, nothing. It's gonna be free from all of that. So I'm just like super excited listening to these testimonies. And so the time comes around in June, and before, for like 16 years, I would always get pains and cramps even before I'd get my period. I mean, even before I would start my cycle, I would already start feeling all these symptoms in my body. And June comes around, and I feel nothing. Like, absolutely nothing. I go through my menstrual cycle, the normal 2-3 days, and I experience absolutely no pain, like no cramps, no back pain, which used to kill me, the back pain, um, no bloating. And you ladies out there know what I mean by bloating. I mean, it's just, I feel like I can't fit in any of my clothes. I just feel like I don't know, grew like 2 times in size or something during my menstrual cycle. It feels completely uncomfortable and just terrible. Well, I don't experience that. And day by day, as I'm seeing this, I'm just like overwhelmed with thanksgiving and praise, and just how amazing God is and how much He loves us and what His redemption power does in our lives. And as soon as my menstrual cycle is over, I'm like, oh my gosh, like I gotta share with all my girlfriends. Like everybody has to know about this. Like we don't have to experience all of these symptoms. Like we don't have to feel miserable. And then I think, you know what? Unfortunately, there are a lot of unbelieving believers out there. Like there's a lot of people that don't believe in the miracles and signs and wonders that come from God, the healing. I didn't make the video last month not because I didn't want to, I didn't believe that I had been freed from that, but because I wanted there to be no doubt for others. So July comes, and I am now done with my 2nd month of pain-free, cramp-free, bloating-free, tenderness-free, emotional, hormonal imbalance-free, for the 2nd month. So I just wanted to share this. Like, ladies, this is like freedom. This is the freedom that we have in Jesus. This is the thing that He came to do, to make us whole and to restore us back to how we were always created to be. We are not called to live in pain and suffer through these things. That's not the calling that we have. He loves us, and He's amazing, and He wants to do above and beyond what we could ever even imagine or think of. And I'm saying this because before June, this was something completely normal. It's like, yeah, it's normal. Like as women, we go through these things. It's fine. It's normal. We just learn to deal with it, make it a little better with certain home remedies or pills or whatnot, and just learn to live with it. But that's the lie. We don't have to learn to live with it. It doesn't have to be part of our monthly lives. It doesn't have to be part of our lives at all. And I just wanted to share that with you guys, and I'm just so grateful and thankful to God for manifesting His redemptive power in my life.